Trust me, I do work here. By stezat. I've been watching videos from this sub for a while and thought it's about time I post. I guess I should start with my first experience from my first ever real job. Paper delivery doesn't count. So this was back in 1984 or 85. That's right. The hippopotamus. I watched as he ripped his pants, jumped down and scurried off after his friends. Well, that's 3 lives saved at my very first job and not the last of my career. I went to one of those high schools you had to pass a test to get into. Bronx Science, for those who know. The school had way too much money and alumni with connections that getting a job at more interesting venues was not only easy but encouraged. I chose the Bronx Zoo. The pay wasn't great, $3.45 an hour, and I was 15. So not really looking to stand out and advance my career as a zoologist. To keep things interesting, I took various jobs around the zoo that required little skill, ranging from ticket sales to watching and renting strollers to visitors. On this particular day, I was selling tickets, security guide for the front gate, when a group of similar-aged boys wandered over asking to walk into the zoo for free. To make the philanthropists who support the zoo feel better, they had a couple days each week that entry to the zoo was free. But this was not one of those days. I informed the guys of this and asked them to return the next day. After a bit of arguing, they strolled back down the road and made a right turn out of the gate. Even then, I had already acquired the main skill that would serve me well later in life, which was reading people. So I already knew what the boys were thinking. I asked my partner at the gate to cover and that I was going to go save the lives of the guys who were just here. I walked down the road, made the same right, and continued down the fence that surrounded the zoo. Just as I predicted, about 1,000 feet down, I came upon the same group climbing the fence. 2 of them jumped down and ran, but the third got his pants stuck in the razor wire on this section of fencing. I walked up as smug as I could and asked him if he knew why there was razor wire on the fence. To keep people from sneaking in, he meekly replied. Actually no. It's because at the bottom of the fence the ground slopes really sharply and empties into the hippopotamus tank. Do you know what the most dangerous animal in the zoo is?